Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This one kind of came out of nowhere. I was browsing Reddit yesterday before I went to bed, and I just happened to see that PIXY are dropping an unreleased song. Not mad at it one bit. It does say concept clip on the YouTube title, so I don't know if this is like the actual thing or if it's like a little teaser for what's coming up, but I kind of want to get around to this. Because if this is a teaser, I'm going to be very sad. Because I kind of, like, my rule of thumb is never to watch a teaser before the actual thing comes out. But it's almost 3 minutes, so I'm going to guess this is the actual thing. But regardless, this will be my first proper release, so to speak, as someone who's following PIXY really closely. Like, I got into them way too late. I stumbled upon PD, form of therapy, watching Bewitched a little while ago, like well after it had come out, and I fell in love with the song. And then, of course, by that time, Villain had already been out, and what a song that was. And it's like, by the time I really fell in love with the group, they had their member changes, which was extremely disheartening. Like Ella, Satbyo left. We got Rinji added to the group, which we watched her performance debut clip a while ago. They had their European tour, which I missed because, well, I couldn't afford it back in the day. But yeah, we have an official clip, so to speak, of the new lineup with PIXY, so I'm tremendously excited for it. They're a group I've been waiting. I've been sleeping on for too long, and my duty, I feel, is to just try and make up for lost time as best as I can. So here we go. PIXY's Trick or Treat concept clip. Now, if I remember correctly, this is an unreleased Halloween song, which is being released in the heart of Christmas season. But, you know, not mad at it. PIXY do what PIXY do. They can do whatever they want. 3, 2, 1. Miss Tia, hello. We do have all 5 members here now. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, Rinji kinda just like... Ooh. Give me some breasts one time. Nice string hits. Okay, DJ's range is actually kind of nuts. That muted trumpet is so cool. Pop-off dansho. got a problem, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, because oh my goodness. Keep in mind, I have seen absolutely nothing in terms of content that includes Gingy apart from her butterfly concept like video that dropped when she got officially announced. I hadn't seen any fan cams or any vlogs, video or vlogs from the Europe trip. Full stop. The only piece of Gingy content I've seen is the butterfly clip and the Instagram posts. So if you saw me just absolutely dumbfounded when Gingy made her first appearance in the video, you understand why. Oh, the girl's range is nuts. Like, her voice is so rich and low in the lower end, but so delicate and high in the high ranges. And she's got a decent rap flow as well. It's like Ella, or not Ella, Lola and Satbil as like a 1-2 rap duo back in the day was just like embraced really low, rich tones. Like their verses, the back to back verses in Villain is nuts. But when you have Lola and Gingy back to back, it's a completely different vibe to it. Even though like I don't like comparing like former members and stuff, but like Gingy is kind of slotting into that kind of like secondary rapping position as well as like a secondary vocal position. But like she doesn't compare to the past like rap duo because they're stylistically so different from each other, and I think that's so cool, and that's such a nice, not like, I don't know what the best way to say this would be, but like this is the best way they could have gone with a member change is by completely changing the musical chemistry of the two artists, because stylistically they are so far separated from the combination of Lola and Sapil of the past. Like, where does she make her first appearance? Because that's here. Like the way Genji delivers that lower vocal line, it's the delivery of the vowels that's different. It's a more rounded vowel delivery, so it kind of sounds more like, what's the best way to describe this? Like, listen to her delivery when she's like saying the elongated vowels. Especially ones with like an R. Like even there, like Rinji's almost like kind of like elongated delivery, but also with a low rapping tone, but one that's very different from Sapyo's low rap delivery tone. And then Lola naturally, I think, when she raps, drops in register a little bit, but it doesn't conflict with Ninji's low range. It's stylistically very different, and the two paired up together works so well together. And that's like the main point I wanted to make from that whole clip. It's I'm I'm really hoping that they get somewhere, because like I think PIXY are still considered Nugu. Like, let me see. I have the spreadsheet somewhere on my Google Drive. I'm going to pull it up real quick. Where's my Nugu category? PIXY's villain. Last data point I have is less than 10,000 albums, and this is, I think, their most sold album to date. That's not a lot. debutante, like this year's debutantes have sold more than this already. Like for reference, take let's what's a good example? CSR. CSR made their first comeback with Love to Con, which they got a first win with, and they sold 10,000 copies. PIXY have been around for a year already, and Villain was their third comeback, and they sold less than 10,000 albums. They are still very much underrated and underappreciated within the industry. And I'm really hoping that whatever direction they go in the future with this new lineup, that they just blow up because they have a sound and a concept that almost no one can pull off in the industry, and their uniqueness deserves to be seen by more people. But that's enough rambling for me today. I cannot wait for their next comeback, if you couldn't tell. Right. If you want to check out more from me, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff I watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye-bye.